It is a once-in-a-generation election, a changing America election, and rarely have the stakes been higher, and not just because the White House is up for grabs. So is control of the Senate, and ABC's Jon Karl, our veteran Capitol Hill correspondent, is here, and we ask him the three places he'll be watching tonight. The states also voting, by the way, on some pretty far-ranging things. We'll get to that in a moment. John.
Well, Diane, that's the other big battle tonight, is the battle for control of the U.S. Senate. So very early in the night, I'm going to be looking at two Senate seats especially. The first one up in Massachusetts. This is Scott Brown against Elizabeth Warren, the most expensive race in the country, the most high profile. It has been a bitter race. If Republican Scott Brown loses in Massachusetts, the Republicans have a much harder time to win control of the Senate. The other one, also early in the night, is going to be in the state of Indiana. This is Richard Murdoch, the Republican nominee, running against Tom Donnelly. The Republicans have controlled this seat for 36 years. It should have been a slam dunk, but Murdoch made controversial comments on rape and abortion, and now that seat is at risk for Republicans. If they lose both of those, it will be virtually impossible to win control of the Senate. My third one to watch is actually a House seat. The House, of course, all 435 members up. That's in Minnesota. Michelle Bachmann running for re-election, of course. A year ago, she was a front runner to run for president. She is now fighting for her political life for her own district in Minnesota.
And as we said, the states are putting up for referendum from the voters some pretty wide-ranging things. What's the number one you're going to be looking at?
We could have legalized marijuana in 3 states at the end of the night, so that's what I'll be looking at.
Real possibility.
It's a possibility.
All right, I'm going to see you later.
We'll talk later.
I'm going to sit you down for a talk, Jonathan Karl. You're going to be with us, of course, all this evening. John, George, the ABC News political team standing by, analysts and experts ready to roll as your voice, your vote comes in. Election 2012 starting at 7 p.m. Eastern.